Good morning, and welcome to today's intention. Tuesday. Okay, so let's create some reality that we want here. Go ahead, if you can find a place to sit or lie down for the next 30 minutes or so with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be good. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And take the next breath in. Fill your belly up full, and this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhale light from your heart. Share it. Good. Now let's go to the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inward journeys. If you could bring your awareness to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving your feet, going into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on the ankles, shins, calves, knees. Everything relaxes. Upper legs, hips, buttocks, pelvic area. Everything softens. Inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Feel everything loosen. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we move up to the skin of our scalp. Tension can hide there sometimes, so just ferret it out right now and see if you can't release the area, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we bring our attention down to the jaw, and we allow it to unhinge, open up and receive the breath of life. And all your facial muscles relax. And then we're going to try and soften our eyelids a few extra degrees more. And then we move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us all the time. We're going to invite them to have a seat on the couch now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. And just because we're in the middle of a heat wave right now, let's use the element of water. Beautiful element of water that retains memory to help us with our thoughts. Envision yourself standing in the middle of a river, a very gentle river. Your feet are firmly planted in the banks beneath you. And it's a hot day, you're enjoying the cool, wet feeling of the water splashing up against your ankles and your shins, cooling you off. I want you to imagine that each of your thoughts is a water droplet, and that you shake your head gently and those water droplets contained with all your thoughts are coming out, almost like a wet dog shaking its coat. And they're all being guided gently to the surface of the water by gravity. And then the flow of the river takes them downstream. So you can witness or observe your thoughts as they come out and watch them go downstream, and don't get engaged. That's what we want, just to observe and not get engaged. And if we are witnessing or observing our thoughts, therefore we are not our thoughts. We are something much more deeply profound than this. We'll explore that a little bit here. But first, let's take our journey from the head space down to the chest cavity where the heart is. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to go on this journey viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of each bare foot as it touches down on a step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective barriers for ourselves. But right now, what I want you to realize is that this is your heart. You have a full access, VIP, backstage pass to it at all time. It's your concert. So I want you to go ahead right now and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps maybe even a bridge appears over a moat that's been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit. Brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you truly are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception here and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart now and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, existing kind of like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the nexus. Really doesn't matter what you call it. It's called by many names in many cultures. At the end of the day, what matters is that what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a very powerful place. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So let's go ahead and envision the life that we've always secretly dreamed of having. In all its glorious detail, I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic bodies filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then include your entire community. And then stretch that out to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of the intention, the energy, the frequency that we put out. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us has an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. Now, I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So go ahead right now and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that you felt in your life before. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you're doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now I want you to envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire planet. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, inventing, building, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this beautiful existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. The joy is just expanding my chest right now, feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, marveling at all the smiles on strangers' faces as I'm passing them by, seeing the lights behind their eyes. It's so incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody's feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are, this high vibrational resonance frequency, this light, this love. All of a sudden then, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, it all falls away. We all tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What peace, what freedom. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all of the tension and worry and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders, transforming in the atmosphere above us into higher vibrational frequency that's more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. sensing all the connections, clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. What an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your beautiful reality, I'd like you to just stop right now in your shoes. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. So whether you're frolicking around in the ocean or a lake on a hot summer's day, or you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive, or you're out for an early morning bike ride in the mountains, feeling the cool breeze on your cheek. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just look at all the beauty that surrounds you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty. And just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times. And receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now I'd like to connect with some gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this wonderful life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. Most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, love, healing, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful reality that you've just created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. And build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. Soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that energy. And then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love, light, healing, energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. And shift your limbs around a little bit too. When you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling right now. Check in with your body, with your emotions. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand at a moment's notice. And eventually we won't even have to put effort into it anymore. We'll just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy, creating the reality of our choosing around us because we're that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together in this way. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Have a beautiful, beautiful day out there. Stay cool. Maybe you can thread some comfort, coolness into your intentions for yourself today. And we'll see you again, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe. Might have to skip a day. But you can go ahead and do any of the other intentions from beforehand. Go through yourself and see how that works for you. And have a wonderful, wonderful